What's going on in my collective's life right now? What has been happening in my collective's life with the life happens deck? What has been happening in my collective's life that is liking, tapping, sharing, and gifting? What has been happening? Bianca, welcome in my collective's life. What has been happening in my collective life? Oh, drama queen and awakening. I feel like you've been awakening to a lot of drama going on around you, or a lot of energy that has been feminine energy, though. This has been the main message today, and I love how it's resonating already with the collective on my YouTube. So we got awakening drama queen that wants to come out, and we have feminine energy here. Somebody could be wanting to start chaos because you are awakening to the most authentic part of yourself. Okay, but I feel like you know this. You know that people are causing chaos. I feel like what I'm really hearing is, if I have no haters, I ain't doing something right type vibe, type energy. That's not really what I'm getting, but that's the energy that I'm getting. Like, I'm not doing something right if I don't have people start energy this type of way, shape, or form. I don't know, I'm getting that. So with you actually tapping into the most nurturing, unconditional, most parts of yourself, I feel like you're seeing people for who they are, but in an unconditional way. Like, you act that way because, you know, you didn't receive this as a child, or, you know, you choose to manipulate, and that's okay, but I'm just not going to accept that, and I'm just going to move forward. It's more so in that energy rather than like, you did this to me and wada wada wada, and like, you just act like it, you know, it's not like you're blaming somebody. It's like, you know exactly what somebody and who somebody is operating out of. So it's more so like, I'm gonna just read you for filth for who you are, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuck from you type vibe. But it's unconditional because I'm in my state, in my prime of, you know, loving myself and fulfilling everything around me in the most authentic way possible. So if it's not authentic, it has to go. All right, what else for the collective that is liking, tapping, sharing, and gifting? Thank you, Bianca. Make sure you guys are still liking, tapping, sharing, and gifting, please, and thank you. Or the collective will stop. I mean, everybody knows in the chat how this goes. Everybody knows how TikTok goes. Awakening. Trauma queen. The energy's back. Hello? Awakening and drama queen. Like, awakening. I feel like you are awakening, and there's people upset about this shit. They're starting drama. They want to start drama where there's nothing to be created. I feel like there's people creating energy where it doesn't even need to be created. What's going on here? What's feminine energy for the collective liking, tapping, sharing? So tapping into the more nurturing parts of self, the more emotional parts of self. Okay, masculines seem to be, or tend to be, more logical. Not that you can't be a logical feminine energy. We got changes. You guys are making changes. This is resonating with the YouTube already. We got shadow self. Oh my God. Okay, so shadow self changes in feminine energy. Oh, so this is also the darkest parts of you that also you may not share with other people or other. This is why the daily guidance was you being honest with yourself, your shadow self, your shadow aspect of self, the changes that you have made when it comes down to the parts that you feel like people don't know about you because they can't see through you, but you know about yourself. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, crisis. And we got signs. Risk, opportunity, safety. I feel like you being in all the signs in the world when it comes down to what you want to achieve, but it depends on what you're going to take, right? Which route you're going to take. It says risk, opportunity, and then we got safety here. So I feel like you are more so in the in-between. You're not in the in-between as far as what you want to do. You're in the in-between as far as how things are going to proceed for you. And I feel like this has something to do with the mindset. I don't want to use that deck. I'll use this one. Pocket. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is the first card out. Shadow self when it comes down to Two of Pentacles. 222 could be something that you're seeing. Thank you for the 36 pumpkins. Jasmine, thank you for tapping the screen, liking the live. Ten of Swords reverse here, Spirit. Eight of Emotions. Ace of Emotions. It's a lot to do with your emotions recently. Your emotions could have been very high end, but with this shadow self here, there could be certain things that you didn't know that your shadow self was attached to, or certain emotions that you didn't even know that your shadow self really clinged onto or felt at a very deep level. You know how, like, what I'm really getting is an interaction. So you may interact with a person and you may initially forget that interaction, but your shadow self may hold on to that interaction, that memory, that bond, right? But your physical reality self may present you to be like nonchalant, or you're not really emotionally attached to it, but there's a shadow aspect part of you that could be attaching to certain things that you may not even be completely aware about, if I'm being honest. And it only happens in certain stances, certain triggers, where you're like feeling a certain attachment or energy. You're like, what the fuck? I thought I didn't feel that. I thought that we're good. I don't think about this motherfucker no more. I'm not really talking to this person. This person's not on my media. Like, why would I get that energy? But it's because your shadow self is still attached to certain things that maybe you're not completely fucking aware of, whether you have gotten cord cuttings or not, or whether you have done that shadow aspect of self, right? Now I don't give a fuck me, but I was attached to the non-interaction. You was attached to the she went opposite, but it's okay as long as it resonates, Pookie. What's going on with the collective, spirit? No, let me shuffle. I'm so sorry. I shuffle. I be shuffle. I'm getting into my shadow work right now. Yeah, it's a shadow aspect part of self here. Like even when you be like on a physical level, you could really deeply love somebody, right? But on that shadow aspect part of you, let's put it a different degree. A shadow aspect part of you may not have actually forgiven this person how your physical self may actually say you've forgiven a person. And that's why spirit is saying to be honest with yourself. I'm hearing sirens. The sun, exposure, 3 of Swords reverse, healing energy here. Going to be crying this week ahead. Oh yeah, I care too much about why people ghost me or left. Oh yeah, see what I mean? And now it's like, yeah, okay, I can see that. But that could have been that physical self or that shadow self. One of those selves, right, was allowing you to feel that type of way. And now you're in a detached, form of reality at this point in time. What's going on here when it comes down to the collective reason? Thank you. Dominican food is coming out in particular, and I think that's just because I had it yesterday. Lunch. Somebody could be wanting to eat lunch. Somebody could be eating lunch at this time or eating something. Eating something on my live. Somebody's eating on my live. Because I can feel the energy. 4 of Swords keeps coming out. 4 of Swords was the first card that came out for tarot on my YouTube here. At a distance, at peace. I feel like you just want to be at peace. What's going on here when it comes to the collective? Ooh. The 8 of Pentacles also came out from my collective. There's so many distractions. You know what? There's so many energies of distractions. There's people that want to distract you. And I feel like this is why your mind can be set at peace. There's not only distractions going on. People are purposely like having conversations knowing that you're going to be affected by it because they know how spiritual and developed and tapped in you are. But it's like they don't give a fuck. They're going to have these conversations. They're going to talk about the collective. They're going to have these type of energies and intentions and projections set upon you because they know you're going to feel this shit, but they want to see something. They like, I don't know what they want to see, right? I think they want to see a negative reaction, but I think they want to distract you from actually going towards your goals or obtaining what you need to, because if you feel that energy very heavy, or if you can feel all that shit happening, then it's going to affect your day-to-day life. It's going to affect what you are actually achieving. It's like, bro, these people that are coming through, they act like you're not going to find out on my live what they're doing. It's so weird. But the 8 of Pentacles came out upright last time for what you guys are working on in my YouTube collective. So yeah, I might want to tap into that tomorrow. That will be posted by tomorrow. It's uploading now, but it takes around 24 hours. So with the 8 of Pentacles coming out in reverse for this collective here, it's definitely giving distractions, or it's giving like an overload of things. There could be multiple different things that you could be trying to accomplish at this time, but it could be distracting you from your initial goal. I don't know if that makes sense, but hopefully it makes sense. We have justice though. Okay. Balance, honesty. What's the 8 of Pentacles here? What else for my collective? Oh, okay. That popped right out. 7 of Wands here in reverse here. I don't know why I heard somebody wants to take you out of the game. Somebody doesn't want you to be competition no more. Duh. Because clearly here, you're working on yourself here. You're not really worried about, that's the thing here. Your awareness. You're not worried about what other people are doing. I think that that's what Spirit is trying to do. Oh my God, that's why my collectives have been like this. I've been trying to steer away from the karmic energy of the bullshit, but it's because that's what it is right there. I don't know what I just clocked. I don't even know what I just said right now. That's why I'm quiet. Sorry, if I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know what I just said. So I'm trying to pick back up where I left off, and I don't. That was channeled. I don't know what I just said. All right, we're just gonna pull a next card, I guess. It's not coming back to me. But yeah, whatever that confirmation is right there. I hate when I do collections and I forget shit, but hey, shadow self, something about shadow self. Oh, somebody wants, oh, okay. That's why it's being talked about. Something about that's why it's being talked about and how somebody wants to take you out of the game. Something was in the verse though is you don't see something as competition. You don't see energies of people as competition, but this is for your level of awareness or something like this. Is what I'm saying. It's for you to become aware of what's going on because your embodiment, you don't give a fuck about what these people are doing. But yeah, spirit is like, no, you need to know what's going on. Like you may not care. You may not get a reading on it. You may not really, you know, see what the fuck is going, I don't know. And what degree do you not care as far as like what people are doing? But it really gives the energy of like, if you're going to do that, you go do that on your own time. You go get karma. But yet you still need to know what's going on with you. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense because yeah, that's what spirit is talking about here. Like you need to be aware. Like that's why y'all are in this damn collective reading right now because y'all are sitting here nilly-willy walking the world just like, oh yeah, I know this person does this, or you know, I think that they send in projections and shit. Like, you know, I don't care to figure out how to, you know, release it or what I'm supposed to do about it. Like, you know, let me just go ahead and like, you know, mind my business. They'll get karma one day. No, karma not fixing what the fuck is going on, okay? You need to do something about that shit. All right, that's about it. That's all I need to express, okay? I actually found out what I was actually talking about. Spirit brought it back to me, so that's it. What else, Spirit? What's the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles? That was just y'all's confirmation. Fuck. Yeah, y'all be wandering this earth. Wandering this earth over here like, well, I already know they're doing it, so my ancestors gonna handle it. No, the fuck, that is not the... What ancestors, what spiritual world do they live in? What realm do they live in? Where y'all just take care of every fucking thing in this bitch. What realm do they live in where it's just like... everything taken care of, no inside. You know, we just gonna walk our earth and just say we protected in this bitch. Yes, you are heavily protected. Ain't nobody saying you ain't protected. You still need to know what's going on with you so you can integrate the energy and find that balance. If you don't know what's going on with you, then how can you find that balance until it hits you? And now you over here going through a whirlwind of shit. Mind going crazy, you looking crazy, feeling crazy. You don't know what nothing that's going on because you're not looking into it. Because guess what? You just like, oh yeah, my ancestors got it. I'm protected. Literally, I'm protected, y'all. I did my yoga today. What the fuck? What are we doing? That's not working anymore. So whoever's doing that, yeah, your ancestors is upset right now. Okay, I'm laughing to keep from actually crashing. Ancestors do not like that, okay? Whatever you're doing, you need to be looking more into your life, okay? Bestie, this is you? Oh, I'm thinking it's everybody else but Bestie. Bestie, if this is you, oh my God. Please start looking into, you read cards, babes. You can really start looking into your life. Hello? You just walked in. For the ones that got cards, that's really tea. Spirit's really clocking you. You can actually look into your life for the ones that have cards. For the ones that know. For the ones that don't. Oh, mind you, I read cards, so everybody in here read cards. Oh, okay. No wonder they brought up, look at us. Look. So everybody just got clocked in here. Okay. About to do some reversal. Clocked in this bitch. Look, I didn't know who this was for. I do readings on myself day to day. I do readings to see what's going on with me. Am I being hit with something? Do I need to do something about this? Do I need to do a candle? Do I need to do a cord cutting? Do I need to just do some yoga right quick? Do I need to meditate? Like, what's up with this? Like, what is that energy? That's why I start doing that day-to-day reading shit, because that day-to-day reading is really helping me tap in with y'all, and it's also helping me tap in with myself, what's going on to the day-to-day. So, what else for the collective? I'm glad I clocked some tea in here. I'm glad I clocked some tea. Look at us, 3 of Pentacles. Now they want to say something good. See, now they leading with the good shit. Now they're they had to get that out. Now we can initially talk about the changes that are actually about to affect and take place when it comes down to your career, when it comes down to your workspace, and when it comes down to the things that you are creating. Sometimes I tell myself don't read my own energy because I'd be like, nah, maybe I'm biased, but no, I'm not. I'm on it. I literally drank my coffee. Come on, spirit. Now they talk about something good now, okay? I think they just needed to push out like that energy of like, yo, y'all gotta check in. Please, yeah, awakening, thank you. Yeah, now y'all see. I'm here. I can see clearly 7 of Cups reversed. Now y'all know. Okay, now the judgment is on it, and now we can actually talk to the knit and grit about what spirit needs to talk about, what's coming in for y'all, and what y'all are actually accumulating, the abundance that's about to happen for y'all. We can actually get into that now, okay? I think that we just had to, yes. I think that we just had to rip the bandage off right quick. I think that's all that was. We just had to, rip it right quick. But now we good. We got judgment. We got 3 of Pentacles. So what I hear with this is spirit is hearing y'all's prayers, the things that you're manifesting right now. That's what I'm really hearing, is that spirit is literally listening to the things that you're manifesting and things that you don't want to deal with anymore. Like, I'm literally hearing that somebody's like, yo, like, universe, like, I really don't want to do this. I don't want to, like, confirmation, have to keep going through this. I don't want, to keep having to learn this specific situation, or like, it's something within self though. What I really feel like is personalized within self. It's a lot of reflecting within self. It's a lot that within self that you don't want to keep going through, but you don't know why you keep doing certain things. And I feel like that's what you're like trying to explain to spirit, like, yo, like, spirit, like, I don't know like what this is, but like, if you could like help me figure this out, but yet you not checking in. Okay, spirit, look, we can't keep bringing that petty stuff up, They got the message, you can't keep telling them that, but like, that energy is just given like, universe, like, I know what's going on, but if you could really help me figure this out and help me manifest what's necessary. I feel like you've been focused on the abundant parts of life and the things that you are actually trying to achieve right now, which are your fucking goals when it comes down to your career, the collaborations. You also could be meeting somebody really soon, like really, really soon. Okay. Whether this is through the media, whether this is in like person, I feel like you're going to be connecting with somebody that's going to help you awaken as well. The 3 of Pentacles is giving me like, a group, like a little friend group, like a little, a collective of people, or your little, I don't know, a space of energy, right? Whether this is within your job, whether this is outside the job, it's something that is created that makes you feel very safe or comfortable, or able to like grow or develop something really great when it comes down to you as a person. There's so much that you have cut off, right? And there's so much that you have released. But I feel like I said, there's so much that you can see clear with now. You're avoiding all type of drama right now. I feel like there's no type of energy that I feel like you want to be in tune with. I'm seeing a lot of twos. That's that juggling, right? That balance here that's being restored. What's the awakening with the 3 of Pentacles? What awakening are they going through? Awakening within, oh my God, the sun, the clarity, the happiness within connections, what you're building towards at this time. Okay, so you are building really meaningful connections. You're building what's necessary for you, right? And everybody may not understand that. And I think that right now you may be in a sense state of like not trying to get everybody to understand. It's like, I think whoever gets it, whoever doesn't. It's that type of energy, that type vibe. And I think that is the most authentic part of you, because you're not forcing anything and you're allowing the universe to gravitate everything that's meant for you at this time. And like I said, that's what I really feel like is happening. Okay, we have judgment, the 3 of Pentacles, and the sun. This gives me like very much happiness, like within your money, your finances, your creativity, and the connections that you're about to build. I feel like the universe here is now seeing that, like I said, there's something about you being a little bit more serious about yourself. And I said this in the YouTube collective. There's something about you taking your journey a little bit more seriously than you used to take your journey. Done forcing things. That's why I've been in La La Land. Oh, no, don't go that far in La La. If you're going to be in La La Land, be in La La Land, with some glasses on that you can see clear through, okay? Or that you gonna have some type of awareness. You gonna go La La Land, we all just chilling, nilly-willy in this bitch. Don't go too far off in La La Land. Look at her. Look at your ass. She finna go wander her ass all the way over. Make sure you check in when you go in La La, okay? Don't be going wandering too far now into the fucking galaxy down there. Don't go too far, bitch. Okay, please don't. Go just enough so touch your little feet over there and then come back. Okay, don't be going too far. you like to adventure. Look at you. We all lost boys, but don't get too lost now. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, grab your partner's hand. Like, if you gonna go, take somebody with you. Touch some grass. Like, girl, go for a little bit and come back. You go in La La Land. She be over there having fun as fuck. Look, High Priestess. And she know this, too. She get too caught up like, oh my God, this is the life. You don't have to think about anything. The Three of Cups. You don't have to do anything. I'm chilling. This is the life I live. Like, if I don't know about it, it's the energy. Like, if I don't know about it, it's not going on. But that doesn't pertain anymore. Okay? That only pertains to a specific type of cycle of your life. You have prolonged that to the point that now you're using that to every degree. Please stop. Because whether you don't know about it or you do know about it, it's still going on, babe. Okay. Okay. I'm not Peter Pan, they say. Y'all are hilarious. That's how we looking right now, getting yelled at by spirit. Yo, I'm not trying to yell. Let me just whisper. The High Priestess to the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. This is you like building something with someone. Look at the full back. Okay, this is you also trusting spirit. This is not just about you being adventurous and, you know, and trusting yourself, trusting the knowledge that you know and trusting your discernment. There's also you trusting spirit and trusting your journey, that even if you was to fall into a fucking La La Land, that you know that spirit is going to bring you back to reality at some point. And some of y'all are okay with that. Like, I'm going to just be a little delulu right now, but I know spirit going to get me together. You know, like, it's one of them. Like, you know, your spirit team is going to clap back. Like, just like right now in this reading, like, you know that at some point in time, like, your spirit team is going to tell you. You're going to get the memo. Delulu is my Salulu. Yo, a whole deck of cards just came out. What y'all got going on over here? What's this? Muse of Emotions, Muse of Voices, and the Ten of fucking Pentacles. Okay, so you guys could be having a challenge right now when it comes to actually speaking up on how you feel when it comes to family members. The truth, and I mean the direct truth of how they really are. I mean, like, what's attached to them, how they operate, like the spirits, like all of that. When I mean like the emotions and feelings, some of you guys could be dealing with challenges right now when it comes down to family members or people that are really close to you in proximity, like reading them like a motherfucker, like actually like not like being serious about what you're telling them rather than like I just started playing it safe. Some of you guys could be playing it safe when it comes to family right now, which I can understand. However you playing it, you play it how you need to play it, right? Play your cards right, because I'm playing them right in this damn message. Play them right? We playing them right. However you guys are playing these cards, but the challenge, it could just, it could be becoming more of a challenge for you rather than you feel like it's making it easier by you not saying something. I'm just getting a buildup of something. And like I said, it felt like today was something to do with like parenting, parents in general, or just like how maybe a child have been treated, or maybe how you were treated as a kid. I don't know what that is about, but that has been very prominent today in today's energy. Maybe it's how you treat your own kids. I don't know, right? That's just been very significant. Regardless of that, the challenge could be how you may speak upon certain things or what you may actually feel with people that are close to you. You feel like you would rather say nothing than say actually something. Woo! Because if I speak up, I will cause a storm on purpose. And maybe you are the walking tower moment. That's okay. You know, walk up into that tower confident, girl, because you know exactly what you're talking about. The storm is a storm, okay? They can try to avoid the storm, but the storm can be avoided for so long. It's going to come, okay? The storm is going to come. It's going to come. I see the Six of Wands. I see success. I see great things for y'all, if I'm being honest. The Four of Swords, all I really see is you guys need to find more rest or more time to like mentally like collect yourself. And I don't know what that means for you, right? I don't know if that's ripping some shit, gardening. I don't know if that's, you know, going to collect yourself outside. I don't know if that's watching a movie and mentally taking a break here. But I really see amazing things when it comes to this collective. I see success, but I really just see that maybe it's just... For another thing is, Spirit is coming through with another issue or a challenge could be that you think that because you are at a distance with people that you have created a boundary when that boundary still hasn't been implemented because nothing has been talked about. Oop. Who said that? I didn't say that. Now, if they've been completely blocked, right, off of every social media platform, all that shit, right, they have no complete access to you, the message has been received. Right? Now, if you are just at a distance with somebody and you playing it safe and you kind of like, I don't really know like what's going on here, but I'm gonna just kind of keep this here, like, you know, we're just gonna keep this in like, I don't know what you're doing with that. But with that being said, that's also not helping. Okay. You need to cut their ass off and block them completely. Okay, that's what Spirit said. I didn't say it. You're trying to play stuff comfortable when this growth is painful as fuck. This growth right here that everybody's gonna be going through, this is the year of the 9, which is endings of everything. Endings of everything that you can think of. Everything. Endings. Everything. Everything. Who we cutting off? Ace of Cups, because it's to bring in it's to bring in this abundance, it's to bring in this fulfillment, it's to bring in that loving joy that your inner child has been wishing to fucking receive since you were a child. You've been waiting to receive not only that white picket fence love, but that type of parenting love. When it comes to self, this is why the Ace of Cups is upright. Like, this is why Spirit is saying that this needs to affect, because this next chapter of your life is nothing to be fucking playing it safe by. We're going into the year of the 1, which is very serious. It's the brand new start. If you're starting off something the same way you used to start off something 9 years ago, or if you're still having that same energy, that's why the energy has been so heavy, because it's to bring in the abundance of fulfillment. But I was saying something about playing it safe with somebody. I think I was saying if somebody's at a distance, that 4 of Swords is giving me being at a distance with people. Like, I'm gonna just keep this person at a distance, like how you love somebody from a distance, like that type vibe. But it's like, you know damn well they ain't supposed to be there. Like I said, this year is just painful. It's endings, but it's because Spirit is trying to actually get some shit together for you. They're actually trying to bring in everything that's necessary for you, and I don't think you see this at all. And like I said, that's why I feel like the challenge is for you to actually speak upon the necessary things that actually have been going on within your family dynamic, or since you were born. Fuck that. The people that have been close to you, or the people that have connected to you that you feel like, you know, that are just at a distance and you haven't spoke up. No, you got to either say something or they got to get completely blocked. And not to say they have to get completely blocked, but like I said, it's just painful endings, bringing in great things, amazing things. So it's like sacrifice. That's what it is. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say, a sacrifice. Sacrifices to be made, but right now y'all are doing amazing. Okay, y'all just need to tune in, check in with yourself, see what's going on. Know that Spirit is building a lot of things for you when it comes down to your community, your friend groups, like authentic friend groups. In order for you to have those authentic friend groups, guess what? Every friend that you think is either a HOE, a little thotty, or that either lies or that steals, they got to get cut off. Because guess what? If you don't resonate with lying or stealing this next year, going into the 1, and you're authentic and you're pure, you're actually trying to build connections that are actually like genuine and authentic, then you can't have that around you in your frequency at all. That should not be residing in your frequency, because that is a reflection of you. And now you have a reflection of an energy that is not of you, and you're taking on that energy. Now they're siphoning that energy because they feel like they're also chosen, because they found somebody that is actually doing the work in time while they're over here bullshitting on the sidelines. No, if you're serious about yourself just as much as this reading is saying that this next chapter is going to be serious, then this is all that shit has to get cut off. All them friend groups, all them goddamn family members that be acting a goddamn batshit fool, all that shit has to get cut. I'm sorry, but it's to make new friends, new groups, acquaintances, the 3s, the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, new friend groups, new career choices here, right? All of that. You know, if you are attached to a job just for the money and you don't like the job, and yet you still working that job going into these next couple of weeks, into the next year, oh my gosh, quit the job. Spirit is going to find a way. I promise you, everything is going to be cleared up. I just think that this has a lot to do with trusting yourself and trusting Spirit of what needs to be let go of. It's crazy as it sounds, right? It's crazy as it sounds, but this is such a beautiful message. The layout of it is a future energy of what's being brought, is you actually being able to use your discernment in the most ethical way possible, is what I just heard. You listening to Spirit, right? Judgment with the High Priestess, listening to Spirit and your higher self about the things that you're about to tune into and what they're about to bring towards you is what I'm really hearing. The 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of fucking Cups. Right now, you guys are craving connections that are actually authentic, that you can build from and that you can grow with, but yet you have connections around you that you have never built with and actually grown with. You cannot seek something and have something else surrounding you that is not a reflection of what that is. It's 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You got half of what this is over here and half of what this is over here, and you trying to bring them together when they're not supposed to be. They're separate. That's two different energies, two different ties, two different journeys. Y'all may be on the same journey wearing two different shoes type vibe is what I'm really getting. So right now, what you guys are craving is connection, is building things, is bondages that are actually growing, that are really fulfilling, that are loving. Ace of Cups in the Sun, that are nothing but joy, happiness, laughter, pureness, innocence is what I'm really getting from this. But in order for you to get this, you have to be able to release everything that does not fucking reflect this. Sorry. You got to release it all. All of it. All of it. All of it. Every knit and grit. Everything that you done swept under the rug and thought was just at a distance and was good to go. And, you know, you good because they at a distance and you haven't said something, or it's good because y'all haven't been connected, or but yet they still live in a karmic life. There's nothing good about having that in your frequency. And I think that's the main message. Let's go ahead and get some Enchanted Path, because I feel like I've been here for over 30 minutes. I don't think anybody has booked in at all. So we're going to go ahead and get some Enchanted Path. We're going to go ahead and get off of here. If anybody does need me, y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. If you don't, I love you guys. Thank y'all for tuning into the collective, and we are done. Let's get some Enchanted Path oracles before we close out. Healing. Thank you. Healing has been the main thing today. I don't know where this other card I've seen healing from. I think it was from the Life Happens deck from YouTube. I kept seeing something about healing and what you guys were healing. But healing is here again. Heal past wounds to move forward freely, completely free. You may be on the same path as these individuals and people, but you walking in two different fucking shoes. The shoes that they walk in may not be as pure as the shoes that you walk in, or the authenticity that they may walk in. We got balance. It's finding that balance, okay? Spirit guys, can we get some Enchanted Path of Success for the collective? Please and thank you. Can we get, what wants to come out? Affirmations. What was I saying about affirmations on my YouTube? It says use positive affirmations to reinforce your goals. Because didn't I say y'all was becoming distracted or something like this? What does my collective need to hear from this? We got loving yourself at this time. So loving yourself is very apparent. We have wisdom, but there's a lot that you're obtaining. There's a lot of knowledge. Okay, seek wisdom and learn from every situation. And I think that's what this is right now. You're learning from every single situation, every single person. And this is why Spirit wants you to reflect a lot on what's actually happening around you, what you're accepting to be around you, might I say, okay? Seek wisdom and learn from every situation, right? We have manifestation. Focus on what you truly desire. The universe will respond. The universe is literally bringing in on what you're desiring. I said this to y'all. Y'all have been talking to the universe, and the universe is actually about to bring in the manifestations that are meant to be for you. But they need you to know that in order to bring that shit in, there's some things that you need to either get to be able to get in check about, to actually understand when it comes to your journey. We have nature. Connect with nature and ground to inspire yourself. Spirit wants you also to go outside to connect with nature. Ground yourself. It'll give you the insight and the wisdom that is needed. Okay. We have intention. Set clear and focused intentions moving forward. We have harmony. Okay. Cultivate harmonious relationships, which I feel like you are about to cultivate harmonious relationships. I feel like that's exactly why they came out, because you are already cultivating, you are already visualizing, and you are already balancing, right? What's necessary when it comes to these harmonious relationships that are coming towards you. I just feel like Spirit needs you to continue to learn from what you need to within yourself, right? Continue to set clear intentions on what it is that you are actually going, like clear, very clear. Like I said, that 1 foot in, 1 foot out, one thought process in, or having somebody in your frequency who's unclear about their intentions, but you're very clear, that can mess with the manifestation. So be very clear what it is of how you're about to operate and what it is that you're about to go into when it comes down to these next few weeks and months up into 2026. Okay. We have health. Prioritize your physical and mental health. That has been a thing as well. I think I said something about you guys prioritizing y'all's mental health, whether that's gardening outside, whether that's doing some yoga. But the initial of it all, the ending of it all is the release here. Okay. The ending of the reading is let go of what no longer serves you. And that is everything, right? That comes to health, that comes to mental, that comes to connections, that comes to how you could be manifesting your spiritual journey. Let go of what no longer serves you. Okay, that is the message here. We're letting go to maintain balance in all areas of our life. Okay, balance is being restored. Direct your energy towards what you want to achieve. Okay, I love that. The universe is bringing in what's necessary for you. Your manifestations are coming true. I feel like there's so many connections, but there's one particular connection in love that you're looking for. But I feel like you're going to find love in so many different departments and friendships, right? Within your connection, if you do end up having kids with the person that you're going to be with, or whoever this is that's coming in, right, with this awakening, whoever's going to be on your spiritual journey, it's going to be so much love here that you're not going to miss a beat from love. There's not going to be a specific codependent love. It's going to be a vibration of love. It's an entirety of love. And I feel like that's what my goal is. I don't know about nobody else's goal, but you know, whatever challenges y'all are dealing with when it comes to family and people that are close to you, I hope that you guys are able to, you know, move and push through that. If you guys ever need me to get insight on, like, you know, how to go about something, or, you know, what's best when it comes down to particular individuals or people, like what's their energy and intentions, what's actually going on with y'all, checking in, I am always here for that. But that is the end of the collective. Keep going, keep growing, keep changing everything that you need to, especially when it comes to shadow aspect parts of yourself. Keep releasing what's necessary, and just keep being you, you know. Amen to that. All right, this is future higher self. I'm hearing the church bells ring. I know it sounds crazy, but I think that a lot of the collective reading, if I'm being honest, it just really is pinpointed to like, we're not trying to be judgy, but we have to use our discernment in the most ethical way possible. It's something about something being very fucking ethical. Like, I don't know, like, ain't nobody trying to judge anybody who goes to church but if you are not on the timeline I'm on, I'm sorry, you guys to get the fuck on. Like, you're actually interrupting my entire fucking frequency, and now I'm actually having to heal whatever the fuck you got going on in your journey, and it has nothing to do with me. And I'm done doing that. I've been doing this 7 years. I'm glad I've caught on. At this point, I'm okay with the painful endings. Just let me know what else got to go. Like, spirit, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what else? Who